YouTubers, and welcome to another fun-filled episode of Chillin' with the Pool. I'm your host with the most, Pirate Master Deadpool Supreme, alongside my enigmatic co-host, Mr. Adam Warlock. Say hi, Adam. Greetings, fellow YouTubers, and happy belated Earth Day, or at least the final day of our Earth Day celebration. Stuff is about to get real, all up in his house. Well, that was actually pretty good. Actually very cohesive. Thank you. I figure that since it's the last day of our Earth Day celebration, at least I should try to at least implement one state example of urban vernacular used correctly, and that you did. Anyway, with all that being said, today we're going to be finally celebrating the last of our Earth Day celebration with the final issue of, you guessed it, ta-da! The revamp of Captain Planet and the Planeteers. That's right, the final issue. Yep, this is apparently this run only had 6 issues in it, which is sad because it feels like it was just starting to get good. But I get what they were trying to do. The 6 issues help basically to set up the Planeteers and what this revamp or set up what the possibility of a Captain Planet and the Planeteers reboot could look like. And since it has proven that in spades, I think it definitely has served its purpose. I mean, anything that remains after that is pretty much up to the viewers and or readers' imagination of where the story goes from here. With all that being said, let's bring the story on home. New York. No, it's already happening. The whole planet is tearing itself apart. As you can see, Gaia from the last issue, Gaia has been suffering in great pain because Lucian Plunder, a.k.a. Captain Pollution, has now taken hold of her elemental powers, and the strain is definitely putting her through immense pain. Paris, I can hear the endless screaming as the forces of nature turn against us. Delhi, whatever. For too long, humanity sought to control the energy's most precious resources. Now every living creature is about to pay the price! San Francisco. Please, if you can still hear me, we're running out of time! Hope Island, the headquarters of Captain Planet and the Planeteers. Captain Planet is our only hope, or else our world will be lost! You certainly live up to your name, Plunder, but this reign of terror of yours, crack! Smacks one right up against his jawbone. It ends here and now! Oh, you pathetic fool. You cannot defeat me any more than you can defeat the corruption in man's hearts. Because Lucian Plunder is no more. The name is Captain Pollution now! Do you enjoy that surge of radiation, my eco-minded friend? Consider it just a taste of my Eclipse reactor's infinite energy. Yeah, this isn't over yet, Plunder. You might think you're strong, but I've got something that you never will. Because no matter what you throw at me, I never fight alone. There he is, Linka, huh? Pull over the Geocruiser. Kwame, you're all right, huh? Merely a little worse for wear, thanks to Captain Planet's timely arrival. I'm just glad you and Linka survived the storm in one piece, Key. Only for now, Kwame, but the Eclipse reactor is still so in chaos. Let's face it, it's still 3 of us against the end of the world, duh. Well, it depends, Ruski. You got any room for 2 more Planeteers? Cause me and Mati, we're starting to feel a little left out. It seems like we're here just in time, Wheeler. Now, let's get moving. The world isn't going to defend itself, you know. Stay close, Planeteers. Gaia is everything. Gaia is key to everything. If we can free her in time, we can shut down Plunder's reactor for good. There's only one problem, Pebbles. We've already summoned Captain Planet, so how are we gonna pull off this rescue if we don't have any powers? I think I've got an idea, Wheeler. We're still connected to Gaia through the rings, yeah? If we can channel that residual energy, we might be able to short-circuit the entire facility. Team, team, I just hacked into the station's security feeds. I fear our plan suddenly got a lot more complicated. Ugh, dude, I can feel her pain from here. The reactor has been breached. Gaia's energy is raging out of control. That can't be right, Linka. The radiation levels are already astronomical. It's even worse than Chernobyl. We only have minutes left. Then we'll need to make the most of it. Most time we have here. If we use these hazmat suits, we might still have a chance. Now, who's with me? Oh, please. Do you really think I'd let you go in there alone, Kwame? Count me in. You'll need all the help you can get. You don't even have to ask. You don't even need to ask, Kwame. We're with you until the very end. Oh yeah? And what if I say no to this little suicide mission? That's definitely Wheeler, all right. Definitely not wrong. Always not willing. All right. Whatever you choose, we'll stand by your decision, Wheeler. But for what it's worth, I always thought you had it in you to be a hero. Then I guess it's your lucky day, Ruski, as I don't want to live in a world without you. This definitely right here, this shot right here was definitely one of my favorites of the book, of this run. I always knew that Linka and Wheeler always were good together as an item, especially now. This was like I said, this was one of my favorite pages. These two, the build up, it was a slow build up, but this was definitely the payoff. Anyway, then it's decided. We're in this together, win or lose. Let us all hope we are equal to this challenge. Pardon me, Doctor, but I have detected 5 intruders inside the hot zone. The hot zone. Would you like me to take care of these unwanted guests, Dr. Blight? These Planeteers simply don't appreciate scientific progress, do they, Mal? Very well. Then prepare to increase reactor output on my signal. If we wish to create a new world, then we must build it from the ashes. We don't have to fight Plunder. There's still time for us to stop this. Those synthetic greens of yours, they're poisoning your mind. Gah. You merely fear any power you cannot contain, my dear Captain. And that's what really galls you, doesn't it? Because deep down, you know strength is meant to be wielded. Oh, Natira says hi. Hi. Hello there. Anyway, because deep down, you know the strength is meant to be wielded, but all you've done is let these human parasites go unchecked. With your gifts, you could have forced them to make this world a paradise. Yet even with the might of a god, you chose to do nothing. Ooh, definitely dropping some truth bombs over here. Now your cowardice will be your undoing, Captain. Because those who deserve power most in this world, it's the ones who are willing to reach out for it and take it. Doctor, the intruders are nearly at the reactor core. Do you wish to proceed? Then we have them right where we want them. Disengage all safety protocols. Show these Planeteers the wrath of Mother Nature. Yeah. Wait, did anyone hear that? Oh no. Planeteers, brace yourselves! There's a power surge incoming! Oh, Anna Wick says, hi. Yeah. Yeah. You really... Oh, this says hi too. Okay. You really think you know humanity, Plunder? Trust me, you couldn't be more wrong. Monsters like you only see mankind for its flaws and its weaknesses. Everyone, take cover! And I've watched over them since the dawn of time. And whenever hope seems darkest, they always find a way to come together. Hang on, Kwame, I got you, pal. Every day they strive to make the world a better place, and that's what makes them my heroes. Because this world is made up of more elements than you know, Plunder, and I'm connected to every last one of them. All of the goodness of humanity. That's Captain Planet's true strength. Not just his elemental prowess, but his connection, his deep connection to the goodness of humanity. That's where my true power comes from. Not from force, not from fear. Every last person on this, every creature, every living thing on the planet, I carry them inside my heart. Across every triumph and tragedy, humanity has shown me a better path. And as long as they're still fighting, then I'll be standing right beside them. Because in the end, we're always stronger together than we are apart. This is it, Planeteers. It's do or die. Let our powers combine. Earth, fire, wind, water, heart. Oh, the reactor! Dear Lord, I can feel it. They've shut down my Eclipse reactor. Warning: energy exceeding maximum levels. Dr. Blight, can you hear me? And that's where she gets that metal on. In the original series, she has the metal scarring, metal plating on the side of her face. Now you know where she got it from. No, my powers are fading. Then we better hurry, Plunder, because I need to show you something. Do you see it now, Plunder? Look how beautiful it is. Yep, the very visualization of Earth from the atmosphere, the beauty of planet Earth and Mother Nature combined. Look at what you almost cost us. You're so self-righteous hero. And people like me will always come back. Perhaps you are right, Plunder. But people like me will always be here to stop you. Because as long as this world endures, I'll never stop fighting for it. Dear Lord, that energy. Is everyone alright? Yeah. Let me tell you, lady, you sure pack a punch. Do you feel that, Gaia? The storms are subsiding. I think the worst of the dangers is finally behind us. Then it is lucky for all of us that I am an excellent judge in Planeteers. And you, Guy, that was very clever of you, clever thinking of how to free me from the machine. Oh, you're pretty. I mean, you're welcome. Do high priestesses of Earth ever go out for coffee? Oh, Guy, you little lesbian disaster, you. Flirting with the Earth goddess herself. Guy, definitely has Riz. Hope you're enjoying your little reunion, punks. Because I'm not, because I'm gonna finish you off the way I should have from the start. Son of a, it's Argos Bleak! No, it can't end like this. Planeteers, get the... oh god, Mati! Literally shot in the back. No, if Mighty's dead, you monster, then you'll be the next one to follow him. Planeteers, I flew back as soon as I could. Wait, what just happened? Don't worry about me, Captain. You and me, you don't want to watch anyone die, remember? He's losing so much blood. What are we supposed to do, Cap? Listen to me. Listen to me, Guy. Mighty's only got one chance. Because as long as there is life, there is hope. Another famous quote by Stephen Hawking, I may add. And with your powers combined, there is no limit to what you can do together. Wait, does he really mean we have to try? Everyone, channel your rings at once. Planeteers, let your powers flow through me. Together, we can summon the planet's primal energies and pull Mighty back from the brink. Then there is no time to waste. Earth, fire, wind, water, heart. Everyone, look! Marty's wounds are closing! I don't believe it! We actually did it! Wow, the Planeteers' rings can actually combine. They not only summon Captain Planet, they can bring life actually back from the dead. That is unbelievable. It's like I told you, my friends. There's some things more important than throwing a punch. Marty, you're alive! You are quite the sight for sore eyes, my friend. Boy, Marty's sure gonna be one tough act to follow, huh? Look at you, Wheeler. Are you saying you want to stay as a Planeteer? Why not, Pebbles? It's not every day you get to help save the world. 3 weeks later. Officials are still investigating Plunder Industries' Eclipse reactor meltdown. Meanwhile, CEO Lucian Plunder was arraigned on multiple charges this morning. Yup, Argos Bleak, Lucian Plunder, and Dr. Blight, All of them have been tried for multiple counts of environmental terrorism. No doubt they'll be serving a very arduous sentence. So, Wheeler, are all your American courtroom dramas this interesting? Not usually, Pebbles, but this couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Listen, Linka, it's wonderful that you're letting us stay here in the greenhouse, but why do I have a feeling that you're still looking for trouble? I'm not looking, nerd girl. I have already found it. There's a poaching ring in South Africa. They call themselves the Slaughter family. Oh yeah, that's definitely reassuring. Then what are we waiting for, my friends? Let's fire up the geocruiser. Ha! That's the spirit. After all, there's always a chance to build a better world, because Captain Planet and the Planeteers will always be there to lead the way. And never forget, Planeteers, the power is yours. The beginning. Because I like how how it ends this way, because in truth, it's like Ultimate Spider-Man himself once said, it's not really the end, but it's just the beginning. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the conclusion to the Captain Planet Earth Day celebrational coverage. Yup, Captain Planet, which truly was one of the 90s greats. Although a bit preachy, you can tell that there was a lot of heart and creativity put into creating Captain Planet and teaching every generation how to care for the environment and those who live amongst it. Well, anyway, we're just about out of time for this week's episode of Planeteers. Don't forget to tune in next week when we'll be diving into the multiverse to cover some of the strangest what if scenarios possible. Right here in the real world. From all of us here at Chillin with the Pool, I'm your host with the most, Pirate Master Deadpool Supreme. Whilst I am your co-host, Mr. Adam Warlock. Enjoy. Take pride in yourselves, Planeteers. For like Smokey the Bear, I believe says, only you can prevent forest fires. Took the words right out of my mouth, Warlock. So until next time, true believers, Excelsior.